Well, it is time to leave the island. I have been at this berth for... The boat's been here for at least 2 years. I've been working on the boat maybe 8 months straight. I'm not even sure, maybe longer than that. It's time to leave. I don't have enough done. I wish I could have done more, but I've just got to go. I've got to leave sometime, so it's time to go. Yeah, and the rest will have to be sorted out underway. This means I'm going to have to learn how to sail again. Radio. Today we play.
Let's play.
You feel alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, my break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back row. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need to chase.
Whew. It is stressful. It is stressful leaving the dock, flying the drone, using the autopilot, which is a relatively simple one, but effective. Like you just point it in the direction you want to go on this little compass and then it'll do its job. All right, doing 3.3 knots. Let's go a little bit faster. So I cleaned the boat this morning. Look how see-through those windows are. Suppose I should let you know where I'm going or what I'm doing, eh? I am just headed into the Broadwater to meet my brother Benjamin. He's coming up from Tweed. He's catching the bus. And then we're gonna stay there the night, and then super early tomorrow there might be a relatively okay sort of norwesterly, which is gonna blow us straight northwest to Tweed Heads. And I want to come into through the Tweed Bar and then anchor up there for the next couple of weeks before we leave. Anchor super close to my parents' place, which is going to be super exciting. I've been trying to get down to Tweed for ages, like literally a year. Kate has been basically taking the piss, saying, you know, a year ago you said you were coming down here, and I actually thought I was, but boat work takes a long time. Yeah, so tomorrow is going to be basically the first sail. I have been sailing a couple of times in this boat, but we've always gone from the Broadwater and ducked out and come back just for a couple of hours. So it will be interesting. We're leaving at night time. I know the Broadwater very well, so that should be okay. And then hopefully there's enough wind to push us to Tweed. Yeah, so my solar is only bringing in only about a third of what it can actually pull in. And it's pushing us along. Speed over ground is 2.3 knots. So if I had the time, which I don't, I could basically motor this quickly all the way out to the Broadwater, which is still about an hour away, and use almost no battery. But we're not going to do that.
Too many, I'm going. Too crazy, and I got bad ones, and they ready. A good time, so now it's in the whip we left at. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times. Live in the moment.
It's quite relaxing. 3 knots. Smashing it.
Chandelier, limousines. Really think I'm seeing things. Read the line in between.
Right, living life. Living life? It is 3:45. We both had very shitty night sleeps. And we're about to set off. Basically, we just go straight out the seaway and head for Coolangatta.
Oh, nice.
You!
Well, one.
Sun's coming up. Benjamin's doing 4.1 knots.
No vomit, no vomit.
No vomits. Vomit 0. And there's the Gold Coast. 12.5 nautical miles to go. So if we keep this up, hopefully we're there in 3 hours, which should work well.
Hungry for the road all my life, thirsty for adventure all my youth, chasing all my freedoms down Liberty Avenue. And every time I hear a phrase,
So we started off at about 2 knots and we got up to about 4 knots. And now, yeah, we're back down to 2 again. 9.1 nautical miles to go. What's with the Bruce Willis look every time you look at the camera? Just doing some course corrections. This is the spot to steer, lean back on here with a tiller extension, but I haven't installed it yet. We got tired of standing up, so we just jimmied this thing. And this is our makeshift tiller extension. Works quite well actually. Pull down on the right hand to go to starboard, pull down on the left hand to go to port. That is all.
And every time I hear a song my father used to sing to me, sweet words of an Irish lullaby, I get the feeling I need.
They didn't stay long. They took one look at me and took off.
A little taste of home. Home, 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 just a little taste of home.
I'm doing a bit of motor sailing. That's one of the little advantages of having a lot of solar and having an electric motor is the motor sailing capabilities. It gives us just that little extra push.
Taste of home, home, home. I need a little taste of home.
Maybe another 45 minutes. And you guys won't be able to see it too much, but in the background there's Snapper Rocks. Still doing the motor sailing because we've lost the majority of the wind.
I can confirm that there's no wind.
Doing 4.1 knots. Nice. So this is where I call home.
I'm calling to tell you that I'm coming home.
I can see our anchor.
Home, home, home.
Well, we made it. I am officially home, and what's even more awesome is that's my parents' place. I can see my parents' place and they can see me. You did good, no throwing up.
No bombs.
Yeah,
I
nice.
did not stain the ocean.
Or add to it, fill
Yeah,
it.
Did not add seasoning.
Thanks, Benjamin.
Nice.
Yeah. We're sailing. Not actually at the moment. Kate's on helm. You guys haven't actually seen Kate yet, and right now she's got her back to the camera, so I feel like she's like that guy out of Home Improvement, how you never see his face. We are off. Kate has 2 months holiday, and so now we are finally off on my and Kate's very first adventure. Took my one wheel all the way up onto the hill there. I checked the bar. It's because it's notorious for being a bit hectic. It's fine. We should be able to make it out of there, no troubles. And then hopefully we see heaps of whales, and we're going to head sort of in between 3 and 6 hours down to the Broadwater in the middle of the Gold Coast, and then we're going to anchor there for a couple of days. We've got a few things to sort out, and then from there we're going to head up the maze, is what I call it, into Moreton Bay. Pretty excited and also a little bit nervous. Bye bye home. Okay, a little bit hectic. There's so many little systems on this boat that I haven't set up yet. Like I haven't set up the whisker pole to pull out the headsail when we're going straight downwind, which we're supposed to be doing now. The preventer, I have just rigged that up quickly, but it seems to be sort of working, but not exactly how it should be. So I really need to probably read the manual on that. And the autopilot is being our third man, which is really good. There's a whale right in front of us. It's a bit rocky and rolly and a bit squally. Unfortunately, Kate is down for the count. She feels unbelievably bad for being sick, so maybe you guys can leave some comments to let her know how absolutely normal that is. But yeah, other than that, I'm very much learning how to sail this boat. There's a lot for me to still learn, but we're headed straight parallel now with the coast. Pretty bumpy, especially when there's not too much wind.
Think I've been here before. I know that I must have met you in a past life. Got my heart on the floor. Go slow. Keep me falling for you all night. Tell me now, you're the one I've been dreaming about.
We are way later. We are 3 hours late than what we wanted to leave here. Kate said we're on island time. We're about to head on off. Sailing along at 6 knots, straight up the Broadwater.
Cover me in a dream of love.
This is one of our most enjoyable sails. We've only sailed twice, but yeah, this one is pretty cool. It's a little bit it just alternates between like stressful and calm niceness. Hey, our distance to destination is still 14 nautical miles. We're not even halfway. It was 28.
Yeah, that's halfway.
We are bang on halfway.
Yeah.
We're bang on halfway and the sun's going down. We're gonna have to anchor somewhere. Well, we're going to sail into the night. I hope nothing eventful happens. And back at it tomorrow. What's the plan? My girlfriend's actually a mute. She can actually talk. She can laugh though. You can hear her laugh, but that's all. And that is that for that video. Pretty happy to be underway. We are at a place in Moreton Bay called Cuchimudalo Island. We've been anchored here now for 2 nights. Yeah, last night was a little bit rolly. The first night was dead flat. I'm really proud of both Kate and I because the southerly wind that was blowing up, it was gusting up to just under 20 knots and all the way back down to 8. Not knowing exactly, like we'd never been through there before. Yeah, so it was really cool. It was really cool to basically sail all the way up through what we call the Coochie Maze. It was nice to sail in really calm waters. Calm as in flat, not calm as in my heart rate when we were getting into shallow waters. Yeah, that's it for this video. In the next video, we're gonna try sail from here into Moreton Bay and then all the way up to Brisbane River where we go rock climbing and do some pretty cool stuff. So see that one. Okay, bye.